staff members of our school, media persons, and dear students. Very warm welcome to our much awaited 11th annual day celebration of our school. It's a pleasure to see all of you gathered here today as we celebrate the culmination of yet another academic year. Let's begin this day's festivities with a sense of excitement and joy. Ladies and gentlemen, to mark this occasion, we have some special dignitaries with us. I would like to invite them onto the dais. To start with, I request our beloved principal, Sri Murthy, sir, to please come onto the dais and occupy your seat. Now request Directors, Bachpan and HPS, Srimati Sushita Das, to come onto the stage and occupy her seat. Now may I invite the Chairman of Sri Jagannath Educational Trust, Engineer Sri Ashwini Kumar Das, to please come onto the dais. Now I request the honorable guest of this occasion, Chief Speaker of this occasion, Dr. S. Priya, HOD English, honorable guest on behalf of the management staff and students of Western HPS. I would like to invite you onto the dais and occupy your much cherished seat and grace the occasion as OS ADM RAYAGADA being presented a bouquet. Next, bouquet to be presented to the Chief Speaker of this occasion, Dr. S. Priya, Professor in English, Government Engineering College, Bhavani Patna. Welcome, ma'am. Now bouquet to be presented to our esteemed Chairman, Engineer Sri Ashwini Kumar Das. Thank you. Next, I would like to request to present the bouquet to our Director, Bachpan and HPS, Srimati Sushita Das. Now the bouquet to be presented to our beloved Principal, Sri L. Murthy. So once again, welcome all the guests. Now I invite the chief guest of this occasion and all the dignitaries on the stage to join us lighting the ceremonial lamp to start this program.
Shubham Guru Mangalyam Arogyam Dhanasam
Thank you, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. To add color to this function, the students of our school will present a welcome song.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, dear students, for your melodious song. So, dear all, it's time to listen to the dignitaries of this function. At first, may I call upon Director, Person and Experience, Ms. Sushita Das, to give the welcome address.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Naveen Chandra Nayak ji, ADM of RAYAGADA, Chief Speaker and Guest of Honor, Dr. S. Priya, Professor of English in Government Engineering College, Bhawanipatna, Chairman, Engineer Ashwini Kumar Das, our Principal, Shri L. Murthy sir, Vice Principal, Shri Sridhar Mahapatra, invited guests, media persons, my dear parents, teachers, and my beloved students. Very good evening to all of you. It's a pride and immense pleasure for us to welcome you all in this evening. Today it's not a celebration of only the achievements of our school, but here we are to showcase what our students have learned in this year, throughout the year. Not only the students, but our teachers and the hard work they have given throughout the year. At our institute, we believe that education is not only reading the textbook, it's something beyond textbook. We believe that nurturing the students with their creativity, talent, and making them confident is what is a holistic development. And today we are going to showcase the holistic development, and you will get a glimpse of the whatever we have done throughout the year and throughout these 10 years. So this is our 11th annual function, and today's our theme is Incredible India. So this time we have designed all our programs and events according to that. And for that we have done a lot of hard work, our teachers, our students, and most importantly a great support from the parents also. So first of all I would like to thank our Chief Guest and Chief Speaker for giving the valuable time for this event, and all our beloved parents for your support, because we believe that parents is one of the pillars. Without that pillar a school cannot run. So you are the greatest support for us, and you have cooperated us, you have trusted us, you have believed us, and now it's time for us to showcase you what we have done with your children. And I would like to appreciate the hard work of our teachers throughout these 10 to 15 days, day and night they have spent their time to dedicate to this event. And we have used many props in this cultural event, and I would like to mention that all the props and everything, whatever we are going to use in our cultural event is handmade, and it is made by our teachers. And especially I would like to mention our academic coordinator's name for making all this for her dedication. So it's none other than Mrs. K.C. Simol. I would like to appreciate K.C. Simol and her team for the dedication, like till today also till 3 p.m. they were here. So they have done a lot of hard work to give you and to celebrate this occasion with all of you. I hope you all will appreciate and like all the food. Thank you so much for giving your valuable time. A heartfelt welcome from Bachpan and Academic Heights once again to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now it's time to know what took place during the past year with our school person and the For that, I would like to call upon a dynamic personality for you, our principal, who is having more than 37 years of teaching experience and 17 years of administrative experience. Sri L. Murthy sir. Please.
Thank you very much, sir. Very good evening, one and all. Most Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Naveen Chandra Naik, ADM Rayagada, Honorable Chief Speaker, Dr. S. Priya, respected Dean Sri Asmita, Chairman, Bachpan and AHPS, Srimati Sita Das, Director, Bachpan and AHPS, Sridhar Mahapatro, our Vice Principal, all the guests, dignitaries, personalities from the present electronic media, other guests, and my beloved parents and students. Greetings and warm welcome to everyone present in this grand gathering of annual function 2026, the greatest carnival of Bachpan and AHPS, Rayagada. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to our annual function, Incredible India, a vibrant showcase of India's culture, colors and unity. Education is a phase of introducing children to fundamental learning through the use of medium that is engaging, less training and more recreational. You all know that Bachpan and AHPS is a trusted brand school with the educational segment with its head office at New Delhi, managed by SK Educational Private Limited, New Delhi, providing the top-notch infrastructure and research-driven curriculum. With this noble aim, objective and thoughts, the school is established in the year 2015 to needs of people of Rayagada and its periphery with 120 students in the year 2015 by Jagannath Educational Trust Rayagada under the exchange name Dr. Duksham Das, MD, Senior Gynecologist Rayagada. Now he has grown to the present status of more than 700 students. It is profound honor for me to present the annual report to all with a glimpse of progress and accomplishments in this session. As we share the yearly updates of our activities, we take the modesty to say that we did our best to as planned, and we are proud our students and teachers strive hard to achieve beyond expectations. We had focused on holistic development of students, academics. We are proud to acknowledge that we have completed the session following the CBSE curriculum within the stipulated time frame, and we have conducted the unit test, half-yearly and annual exams, and the results of the annual exams are declared on 24th March 2026, and all the students came in flying colors. We are waiting for the results of class 10 board exams, and we have high expectations from them. Coming to the staff, we have 40 well-qualified, trained and dedicated teachers with 20 supporting staff who are working hard for the betterment of the students. We also give equal importance on physical education, yoga, games and sports. A high quality of physical education curriculum enables all the students to enjoy and succeed in many kinds of physical activities, games and sports. To train the activities, co-curricular activities is a fundamental part of our school life. Co-curricular activities bring social and intellectual skills, moral and cultural values, personality development and character advancement. We conduct many literary competitions like electrician, debate, essay writing, cricket talk, spelling, besides collage making, craft work, quiz, poem, etc. Coming to clubs, we have 3 clubs. One is Eco Club, second one is Genius Club, and the third one is Art and Craft Club. The Eco Club students they teach and learn how to conserve the natural resources of our environment by conducting different campaigns on social and environmental issues. Campaigns like Earth Day, World Environment Day, Save the Energy, Center for Environmental Studies, Odisha has organized a workshop on elimination of single-use of plastics for the Eco Club students of our school. Competitions are conducted and students are rewarded with trophies and certificates. Coming to Genius Club, the students of high performance and talented are members of the Genius Club. They will motivate the other students through various activities like quiz, debate, survey, group discussion, etc. Art and Craft Club is formed to encourage the talented students in art and craft. They explore their talent through different art forms like Varli art, Lippan art, Madhubani art, flower making, wall hangings, clay modeling, etc. They display their skills during various festivals like Ganesh Puja, Diwali, Independence Day, and school exhibition. Music and dance. Pieces train the students with variety of Indian dance forms, including classical and semi-classical. These dances are displayed during functions like Teachers' Day, Independence Day, Children's Day. You will also enjoy today's function that is the annual day. We are proud to say one of our most talented students, Kamshi Kona of class 9, participated in the international dance competition held at corporate office of Bachpan ASPS, New Delhi, and she is awarded with the first prize on 2nd September 2025 for her outstanding performance. She was awarded with a cash prize of ₹10,000 and a memento. We observe all important days like Mother's Day, International Yoga Day, Janmashtami, Grandparents' Day, Christmas, besides national and regional festivals. Our students were awarded for the best performance in PT display during Independence Day and Republic Day in the GC High School grounds. And our students also awarded the best prize for the parade during the Republic Day celebration at GC High School ground exhibition. Our talented students display their talents in science, art, craft, best of the debates, etc. on 2nd and 3rd, 2025 in the Max Expo, and we also display the talent of our children through Students' Youth Parliament, which is appreciated by one and all, especially the education officer. District Education Officer has given a big applause, and all the teachers gave their remarks. AI and robotics. We have collaborated with Penny Guide Private Limited for training our students to understand the working and use of various electronics, robotics, and 3D printing equipments, along with artificial intelligence and coding. Students have learned how to use different sensors like IR sensor, LDR sensor, smoke sensor, moisture and humidity sensor. So these robotics are also displayed during our exhibition. Coming to competitive examinations, we conduct various competitions like qualified exams and different other examinations to expose our students to learn their competition level. Now, and our students have achieved many medals, certificates, competitions. One more very important thing, Rangotsav, which is one of the most important national and international competition conducted in Mumbai. Both the students of Bachpan and AHPS participated in the Rangotsav competitions like cartoon making, sketching, greeting card making and mask making. More than 50 students qualified for the second level. They got the trophies, medals and certificates. Now coming to PTM, we conduct parent-teacher meetings every quarterly and we inform the improvement of our children to the parents and we take their feedback. We give high importance for the safety and security of the children by using our CCTV for the safety measures. Coming to the digital initiatives, information and communication technology has played a very critical role in the engagement of students to do digital learning through smart boards. We also communicate important information to the parents through WhatsApp group and SMS system along with 360-degree app. We have shared all our activities, celebrations and events of the school in social media like YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. Now coming to the acknowledgements, my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Sri Naveen Chandra Naik, ADM, Chief Speaker, S. Priya, for the gracious presence. We also thank to all the guests and judges who have attended our various functions throughout the year and made the events very successful. My special thanks to Chairman Sri Ashwin Das, Director Srimati Suchita Das for their continuous guidance and support for the smooth functioning of the school. I am grateful to all the parents and guardians for their constructive suggestions and valuable feedback. I thank all the guests, invitees, print and electronic media, and special mention for the consistent diligence, sincerity and devotion for achieving excellence in all aspects of learning. On behalf of teachers and other staff, I now take this opportunity to commit ourselves to do our best at all times to honorably serve the institution and every stakeholder. Let me conclude this report by the words of our former President, Dr. Abdul Kalam. Learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, knowledge makes you great. Thank you all once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your coverage on almost every aspect of school, Bachpan and HPS. Now I take the opportunity to present a person before you who has done his BTech in electronics as well as MTech from UC Burla, worked as an engineer in Birla Tires, worked as a faculty for about 10 years in UG MIT in electronics department. His passion towards education motivated him to be an educator. He started his own skill development center at Rayagada and later started a play and CBSE school that is in the name of Bachpan and HPS. He is one of the members of Engineer of India and recently elected as District Governor of Lionsgate. In addition to contribution in Lionsgate, he has extended his support for other organizations like Workers Club, Engineer Forum, Indian Society for Technical Education. He is also the district convener of Odisha Private School Association. I am talking about the chairman of Jagannath Educational Trust, Engineer Sri Ashwin Das. May I request him to address the gathering, please.
Thank you, sir, for a nice introduction. Today's chief guest, Sri Naveen Chandra Nayak, ADM of RAYAGADA. Our guest of honor, S. Priya, Dr. S. Priya from Government Engineering College, Bhavani, Patna. Our director, Srimati Sushita Das, our principal, Sri L. Murthy sir, vice principal, Sri Mahapatro, all the invited guests, all the media persons present here, and all parents who are here, and my dear students, a very good evening to you all. And I got the opportunity for the second time to welcome you to this annual functions of our school. Yesterday we started the annual functions, it was the Bachpan group annual functions, and today we are at the second day. And definitely the annual functions are not an event only. If you treat it as an event, it's not right. Because the dedications, the creativity among the students and teachers are within this annual function, and they will showcase their talents. And I assure you, you will not be disappointed when you see the skill of our students. And regarding HPS Academic and Public School is a chain of school. In India, we have around 200 plus branch is there. And our motto is to the holistic development. We believe in the holistic development of the students. And I believe that if an organization is not changing or it is not adapting the new technology and new changes, then its future is very dark. So what we do, we are the first school in the RAYAGADA to introduce the AI and robotics. We have a very good lab of AI and robotics, and our students are learning and they are preparing the models. And regarding the changes, because in the new education policy, there are a lot of changes are coming up. More or less, they are emphasizing the skill. What they are saying, the education should be more like skill. So our teachers are already prepared for that, and for this I would like to thank our head office. Continuously they are monitoring and organizing various training programs for our teachers. So we are ready for the changes. We are assuring you to adapt the technology for the betterment of our students. So dear parents, I want to thank you once again for your continuous support and believing us, because your trust counts a lot for us, and we both can make our students a better students, and we can develop an environment of a student friendly, and our students will prosper. And definitely I would like to thank the team of our HPS and Bachpan teachers, vice principal, all the teachers also, all the non-teaching staff also. They are tirelessly preparing this annual conference in the last 10 days. And I hope our students will definitely give a mesmerizing performance to you. I will not take much time because a lot of activities are there. And at the outset, I want to thank our chief guest, ADM sir, and Dr. S. Priya, who is coming from Bhavani, Patna, for accepting our invitation. Sir, definitely this will encourage us and encourage our students. Thank you, sir, for coming here. I know how busy you are, but still you have given the time, so we all are thankful to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your informative speech. Now we have another guest with us, the speaker this occasion, who is presently working as assistant professor in Government College of Engineering, Ranandi. She completed her formal education in RAYAGADA, Excel. Did her post-graduation from GM College, Sambalpur. She completed her PhD from NIT Ramkela. Her area of specialization is English language teaching. She is an educationist. She has published many research papers and books on personality development. She is a teacher trainer and motivational speaker. May I invite Dr. Priya ma'am to address the gathering.
Thank you, Mother sir. A very good evening to the parents present here. So, good evening, HPS, esteemed chief guest, ADM sir, Naveen Chandran Naik sir, and respected principal sir, dear chairman sir, and beloved director ma'am, and distinguished guests, media personnel and parents. Another speech of when will it end? When will we see the program? When will our child receive the prizes? I can understand what is going on in your mind. And so I won't start with a speech, rather I will tell a story so that it will be quite interesting to you. And to summarize, Sushita ma'am summarized how important it is the role of teachers to organize this function. The Professor gave the detailed report of how activities are coordinated, where holistic development is given weightage in this school, particularly by organizing different clubs and all. And Ashwini sir rightly said how new innovative ideas can be brought into the school. That is the target of HPS, and that differentiates this from other schools. Now, as I told, what is the story? Because parenting was missed. Parenting, the role of parent. I remember he thanking parents for helping him continue with this great mission. Now, what is the story? All are very curious. So, the story starts. A small boy comes with a sealed envelope to his mother, gives it to the mother and says, "Mom, the teacher said to me not to come to school from tomorrow and asked me to hand over this envelope to you." The mother opens the envelope, tears rolls from her eyes, but she smiles and says, "Child, it is written that you are a genius and this school cannot teach you further." And this motivates the child, and later, after the mother passed away, the child, who is now a man, he opens this letter and finds that in this letter it is written, "Your child is mentally ill, a slow learner, and so we cannot teach him." Now let me say you who the child is. I think many of you might know the answer. He is none other than Albert Einstein, the Nobel Prize winner, the great physicist. So what I want to say is, in the due process of teaching and learning, what are the things that you are telling your child? Are you giving encouraging words, or are you demotivating them by saying that तू उसके जैसे नहीं बन पा रहा, तू क्या मार्क लाया है, कितना मार्क लाया है? You are only concerned about the marks, but it's the child's belief about the parents and the teacher's words that frame his mind's image about the self. That is the preconditioning that you are giving to your child. So my question is, do you mind your words when you talk to your children, both the teachers and the parents sitting over here? I am also a parent. It is easy to preach, but day to day we are like taken for granted. It is our child. We can say anything we like, but do you know what the effect will be on the personality of the child? So it is nowadays again, if I ask the parents, what is the major problem with your child? बहुत बुद्धि अच्छी मैडम, किंतु सबको मैडम मोबाइल देखी टाइम नष्ट कर देगा. That is the main screen time. So screen time is a great challenge, but technology will be with us. We cannot keep it separate. Then what are the strategies that can be used to make our child above the average? It is self-responsibility. The child should understand that it's my responsibility to study, not the teachers or parents' responsibility. That values that you can imbibe in your child is the greatest gift that you can give to the child. Now, when I talk about the gift, communication is it, because you might have heard that introduction, which is a professor in English. So actually I am proud to be a professor in English. I followed my father's path. Many of you might be students also. He is late Professor D.S. Pillai, who has, I saw him inspired as a great personality, and naturally to teach was my passion. So, what is your child's passion? As the school principal said, there are different intelligences, multiple intelligence theory if we have tried. So, you have to identify, like Albert Einstein's mother did not get fearful by the comment of the teacher or from message from the school, but the belief in the child made him successful. So the mother's role was quite successful. So because teachers are told me, I cannot take much of your time, we will have a parenting session, and I asked your director sir also that we can have a parenting session to know more in depth about your child. There are various measures and strategies to identify your child's personality. We can do various tests also. But the child may have weakness also, and we have to understand and adapt it. ADHD. The movie That Is a Mean Pay highlights that. Isn't it? So they can have dyslexia. That was reflected in that movie. Even dysgraphia, that is not interested in writing, that is also another weakness. Dyscalculia, that is mathematics weakness. So there might be weakness, but it shouldn't be that is the wrong in you. We have to identify the strength in the child, and that will make the child grow their personality. So my question before I wind up is, do you under-evaluate your child or over-evaluate your child? So that is a question. Give a reflection to this thought. Both are dangerous. Over-evaluation is, my child is super intelligent. He cannot do any wrong. He is the best, better than any other friends of his. Only his friends are making him wrong. So my question is, and under-evaluation is, my child is very weak. He cannot become successful. Both are dangerous. So my advice again, and I wind up by saying that please focus on the strength of your child and make him a great personality, and let his academic heights grow day by day and find a place in the kingdom of this world. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.